Hey everyone, so for a very long time I have been asked over and over the years to review the Polaroid Snap, and I decided to just go with the Polaroid Snap Touch because it's the current latest and greatest from Polaroid. One of the cool things about this camera is it has a lens cap that's magnetic. It goes on perfectly every single time. I also really love the design over here because it's reminiscent of the old Polaroid cameras. And the body of the camera itself is made out of a really soft plastic material, so it looks good, but it also isn't something that you really have to worry about breaking too much because I think it's pretty tough as far as the build quality. The back is a touch display, which is pretty cool because it gives you a lot of control over the focus and if you want to focus on a certain part of the photo, but you're also going to have to expect some smudging on the screen. I've already got a million fingerprints on this. To turn the camera on, all you do is press the power button here at the top, and the flash automatically pops up with this little selfie camera. So, as you can see, it's a pretty good LCD screen. Only problem is out in the sunshine, it is kind of hard to see the screen. You may have experienced this before with your cell phone or any other kind of device that you've got. If you go outside, you're going to have a little bit of a dark screen. So to turn it off, all you have to do is just close this right here, the flash, and it automatically turns the camera off. To take a photo, all you have to do is press the red button on the top. Very self-explanatory. And the cool thing about this camera is it doesn't print the photo out after you take it. You choose whether or not you like the photo, then you can print the photo. It also works as a printer, so you can connect this thing to your smartphone or your tablet, any ISO or Android device. Just open up the app on your phone, and it's going to, if your camera's on, it's automatically going to be able to connect to that. So there's a little icon here at the top. It'll say select an accessory after you click it, and see my camera automatically shows up. So after I click that, it's going to connect to the camera. I really love this photo that I took at the beach, so I'm gonna go ahead and click print preview. It gives me a little preview, and a lot of the times the photos that you take on your phone will not be cropped perfectly, so you can zoom in and kind of get it exactly how you want it. It shows you a perfect preview of how it's going to be when it prints out, and it starts to print. Now it's super easy to use this as a printer, and I like that because I'd worried that it would be some crazy Bluetooth connectivity problems and all of that, and it connects pretty quickly and pretty easily. And as you can see, it's printing out the photo that I selected on my phone right here with similar quality to what I selected on my phone as well. So I love that because a lot of times your phone can get some really good pictures nowadays. So if you don't always have this with you, that's okay. You can use your phone because here's that photo that I showed you. To me, that's pretty impressive because this is like a photo that I would order through Snapfish or any kind of online photo service, and it looks really good. The print quality is actually quite nice. I've worried about that. The colors are going to vary slightly from what's on your phone just because it is printer paper, but you can do tons of stuff to adjust the colors and play around with that to get the perfect photo. And the majority of these Polaroid Snap Touches come with a pack of paper to get you started, a 10-pack, but you can get, I personally just buy the 50-pack. So I've got some video clips because this also takes video. Just to give you an idea of if you wanted to use this as your video camera as well, it could potentially be an all-in-one for you because it's a video camera. It takes the photos and it also stores them. You can add a micro SD card at the bottom, so you can store photos on the SD card. And micro SDs are fairly affordable nowadays, and you can use this as a digital camera as well. I'm also just wanting to test out the mic and the selfie camera because it does have a little camera on the front that you can use for selfies. Hey, and I'm just testing out the video as well on this indoors so that I can kind of get an idea of how the video looks with the Polaroid Snap Touch. Now, you're not going to have automatic stabilization because that's not built in, but if you use a tripod or something similar, you're going to be able to hold it pretty still. I'm just holding this in my hands right now, and I think the video quality is pretty stable. So this is to give you an idea. It does shoot in 1080p, which is pretty good considering most instant cameras don't even offer video. So it's got some pretty cool digital features as well. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to print a photo from your camera. So I'm just going to go into some photos that I've already taken. I've got a photo here that I took of my dog, and I'm going to go ahead and print that. There's a little printer icon All I do is print it, and it's gonna ask me how many copies I wanna print. Do I wanna print a timestamp with it? There's a lot of different things that you can actually do with the photo, and I'm just gonna hit print. You can sort of add stickers and stamps and all sorts of stuff if you want to before the photo prints. Now it'll give you sort of a progress bar as to how close it is to finishing, but it takes less than a minute to print these out. It's good to go. You can use it as a sticker or you can use it as a photo. And I used to worry because this is sticker backed paper. So I worried that it would be like a sticky film or something. It's not. It feels exactly like photo. So if you've ever held a 4x6 photo or anything that you've had developed at Walmart or places like that, you know that this just feels like a regular photo. Now you can peel the back off and use it as a sticker, but I'm just going to probably use most of these as photos, like photo paper. It's very impressive, and the fact that this prints out in a matter of seconds, I can see definitely some potential for people who love to scrapbook or people who are wanting to have this at a party or a family gathering, a get-together. How cool would that be to be able to take a photo and say, here, I'm gonna print everybody a copy, and you have like 5-6 copies in less than a few minutes. You know, it's got a lot of potential and a lot of different applications I can see it being used for. So I'm going to show you some pictures that I took on here digitally and transferred over to the computer so that you can get an idea of if you would be able to use this as your digital camera, instant printer, and video camera. So here we go. Check out that link in the description for a fantastic price on one of these, and let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments section.